What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops, and it's good. What? This isn't Black Ops at all. What the hell am I actually talking about? This is my first game on Modern Warfare 3. Not the first game I ever played, but my first game I'm going to be uploading. And the reason I decided to upload this game and not some beast gameplay where I go apeshit is because this gameplay is versus another commentator, and the term of Xjawz. This game I actually got before the game came out, and I was in a lobby with two friends. I had Steve Schwent here, and I also had my buddy, the Bearded Gamer, and we ran into Xjawz in a TDM lobby. And he happened to have a couple good guys on his team as well. Well, he had at least one good guy on his team. And it kind of got offsided by the fact that we had a couple really, really bad players. And I'm talking about like 1 in 25 bad players. So essentially, it was a pretty even up match. And like you see right now, we're losing 600 to 900. And by long and behold, Steve Schwent, he is a sniper. So he kind of struggled a little bit in these matches. I start this game off really well. I started off with a 7 kill streak, and I don't really recommend running kill streaks like this. I actually had this on to try to get big games, and I switched to I just unlocked the ACR, and I wanted to try it out. This is like my second game having the ACR, and I accidentally put it on this kit right here, which was like my Scar L kit, and it had the strike package already set up that way. I switched it back to my normal setup of like UAV, IMS, and like I think precision airstrike, because the kill streaks in this game don't really make this huge amount of difference to how the outcome of a game happens. As you see right there, my kill streaks, Xjawz shot down my helicopter, and I couldn't get to my strafe run because I got attack helicopter strafe run Pavlo on. So all in all, it just kind of puckered out. But I really enjoyed this series of games. We played about 8 games, and we pretty much went 4 for 4. My team won 4, his team won 4. We took our turns at the top of the lobby leaderboard, and this happens to be one of the games I did better in. And a lot of it, I catch him in situational awareness problems. Like I really, like he is. Like even like people that's following on Billionaires Bash, I'm gonna admit Xjawz is better on the stick than I am. Where the way I usually defeat a player of his caliber in game is just pretty much situational awareness. Like I hit him on an odd line of sight. I catch him off guard. I read his patterns. That's how you beat a guy that's got better hand-eye coordination than you. And you'll see often, a lot of times throughout this game, you'll see me kill Xjawz, mainly because I use a super odd line of sight. And I'm just going to go ahead and step in and tell you about the maps that Call of Duty has to offer. This year, the maps are very strange. Like you've heard other people talk about them pretty much in their first impressions videos which came out. And the maps have very little to no PowerPoints. What this means is there's very little places that you actually could head glitch. Like you see right here, this car. But even then, this car is almost 100%. You can almost 100% shoot through it, unlike COD 4. And like you see right here, there's like a bucket of napkins in a generator blocking me from head glitching this area. So I pretty much have to shoot through it. This makes perks like focus attachments such as impact a lot more useful. At least it does in my book. And you see Swint right there getting the drop, and I pick up a silenced. Oh, and look at that right there. Get saved again. But it makes situational awareness a lot more key, because you have to pretty much what like if you ever follow MLG, known as cutting the pie, you have to cut the pie a lot in this game. And what that means is you pretty much got to get the jump off of a hard corner. And hard corners are basically corners you can't see around to. It usually generates into a corner. Like you'll see, like most of the maps are designed this way. They're hallways into hard corners, and there's sometimes things in the middle of them, but you can't head glitch at all on them or thing. Like this tunnel is one example of being innovative. This right here was not a design flaw. This right here was designed to give it some kind of PowerPoint and some kind of line of sight that's unique and odd. This is pretty much the new head glitching in Modern Warfare 3, getting that odd line of sight. You'll find these throughout the map that has this odd line of sight, and that's where I'm going to focus most of my power and my situation onto, is learning these really odd lines of sight that gives you an advantage. Because if the guy coming down this tunnel, all he can see of me is a sliver, and if he's not paying attention and he comes down here full sprint, he is toast. And I'm just going to go ahead and talk about a couple more aspects of the game, since it's actually my first Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Oh, big up Betty tip coming up right here. You're going to see me, boom, I see this guy. I'm like, oh, watch. I throw the Betty over it. And that right there basically lets me know that if he comes this way, he's done. And you watch out, he came that way, he's done. That pretty much eliminated my line of sight. Betties are super, super good this game. They're not always going to get you a kill, but if you have pretty much a good grasp on where people are coming from, you could use them like that as an offensive tool. You also can use them like that to cover your flank, because this map the map designs are made to hinder camping, and it does just that. It hinders camping a lot. So much for like a player like me. I'm a defensive player. That's what I do. I like to play defensively. You see right there, I got Sleight of Hand Pro, Assassin Pro, and I got Steady Aim on. And Assassin does not hinder the game as much as I thought it was going to. When I first seen Assassin, I thought it was going to be more like a Black Ops type of scenario where it just slows it down to a crawl. The game is so fast paced, and you pretty much get in a firefight almost every other corner, that you just can't. It just doesn't slow the game down at all. It'll catch you off guard, just like Ghost did every now and then, but for the most part, not so much. And pro tips: Assassin does protect you from advanced UAV. You see me right here throwing the Betty down, the Betty down there. I don't know why they're called bouncing Betties. They're really strange in that they don't act like bouncing Betties at all. I guess they kind of do. They jump up, but they're like this 21st century bouncing Betty. Super excited though about Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be a fun time regardless. It is by far no means the greatest Call of Duty ever to conceive man. It is a different experience, but at the same time, it feels like the same experience. I don't know how long it's pretty much going to go out there. I don't know how the map pack's going to pretty much add life to it, because we're supposed to be getting new maps every month thanks to the elite service, and you also have the other thing. So who knows? Hope you guys have a wonderful evening.